Hi everyone, and welcome to Module 1 of Strategic Management. As promised, this video is going to take a few moments to go over what is required during the first week of class. As mentioned previously, the first thing you'd want to do is go into the student lounge to post your biography. Your biography can include any personal information you'd like to add, and what I'd like you to also add in is your background in business and how your background may apply to this particular material we'll cover during the course. In order to find what is required of you each week, you're going to want to make sure to come to the Lessons tab. For right now, I'm going to just click on Week 1, which is going to give us an overview of what strategic management is. By the end of Week 1, you'll be able to discuss what studies have been done about strategic management and how it impacts a company's overall performance. You'll also be able to define what is a strategy and what is strategic management. You'll be able to describe the strategic management process, 3 types of organizational strategies, as well as give some ideas as to how strategic management has evolved over time. Now, in order to accomplish these objectives, you will need to do the following. During week 1, you need to read chapter 1 of your strategic management in action text. You'll notice right now it says here there is an electronic version of chapter 1 available. Now, the electronic versions are not available throughout the course. I believe they will be available for chapters 1, 2, and 3. This is just for individuals who might have not gotten their text, whether it been on back order or you had to order it late, etc. So this is a backup for you in case you do not have your book yet. There will be readings about strategizing. You'll have a presentation to watch. There is one written assignment this week, as well as the week 1 discussion forum. As far as strategizing, you'll just click here, and it's basically just a little information to read. Not very much, but it'll give you a little brief overview. And then, as I mentioned, there's a presentation to watch. In order to access the presentation, you'll just click presentation introducing the concepts as I did, and then you'll want to click on this blue PowerPoint link to open it. As far as your first written assignment, it is a case study. For the case study, you want to examine the 4 steps, and then after you examine all the information required, you're going to want to read case study 2, which is in your text. Again, if you don't have your textbook, you can use the click here that I showed you when you access module 1, and then you want to answer the questions that are in the textbooks as well. And most importantly, make sure to make a connection from the your responses to the questions to the information within chapter 1. In order to do so, you'll have to use APA style to cite and reference the sources. Now, the best way to demonstrate comprehension is to use additional resources as well. So what I would recommend is when you're trying to support your point, you go up into Google and try and find some additional publications or sources to use as references. And the one that is absolutely not allowed is Wikipedia. Please do not use Wikipedia as a reference. I'm going to take a quick second though to go over to the rubric so you can see how the case study will be graded. Again, remember the case study can be found at the end of chapter 1 in your text. All of the rubrics for all the assignments are posted in the general course questions section of our class. You notice there's a discussion forum rubric and then a rubric for all of the projects. Oh, I apologize, I don't have the case study rubric up yet. I will have to put that separate for you. But while we are in here, the discussion forum rubric is as follows. In order to receive the most possible points, you have a substantive response for each initial posting. Your initial posting will be connected to the readings. That is demonstrated by references and in-text citations. And again, please do not use Wikipedia. And in addition to your initial substantive response, you need to have a minimum of 2 responsive postings. As far as a substantive responsive posting, I'd say probably about 3 to 5 sentence paragraph at a minimum. You want to state why you agree or disagree, as well as offer additional information which can include personal experiences. And if you scroll down, you see how the remainder of the points are awarded. So going back to the lessons module 1, you have your case study, which I'll post the rubric in a little bit, as well as the module 1 discussion forum, which is about defining strategic management. And you'll come in here, you'll read the directions. As you'll notice, it says make your initial post by midweek, which is Wednesdays, and respond to student posts by the end of the week. Now in order to put your response, you'll just click new post. You'll title your post whether with your name, or you can give your response a title, that's fine. And then you'll just need to click submit at the bottom. Make sure to give specific details with all of your writings. I always recommend avoid using the word it because it's not specific. You want to make sure to give your reader a clear idea of what you're trying to present. So that is just a brief overview of what is due for Module 1. If you have any further questions, please let me know. Have a great week.